just because you get those blessings like that, you got to know what to do with them because they come. You feel me? Because I'm always in my sickness, so sometimes I don't recognize them all the time. You feel me? Hey, welcome to the show. This is Dr. Crip, and we're ending the sickness over here. And I'm your boy, Dr. Crip. Welcome to the show. We talking to another commentator. You feel me? Uh, 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 um, uh, pure water, pure water 2320. I think pure water 2320. Um, had a good question. You know, celebrities is always with the celebrities. You feel me? Um, I I met a few celebrities, man. You feel me? I got a few favorite ones too, man. You feel me? Tom Sizemore. That's one of my boys. He just recently passed not too long ago, a few months ago. But that's my guy right there. A lot of people may know him as one of the machine gun bank robbers on the movie Heat, Enemy of the State with Will Smith, Saving Private Ryan, Passenger 57. Uh, he got all kind of hit little movies that he been a part of. You feel me? Uh, a devil in a blue dress. He didn't work with everybody in Hollywood. He was just on dope and drugs, and he think he black. But that's my boy. You feel me? I remember. I recall one day when um this is when you managing your sickness. You feel me? And you trying to get out the sickness. Like, Tom called me in the brain. Like, come on, man, you want to go help him? Like, yeah, let's see, man. Like, man, we always helping this dude. We ain't never getting nothing out of it. It's just for pure pleasure. You feel me? Of helping this dude. That's. But sometimes I get kind of, man, I want to check or something. But this my guy. Now at this time, Tom is staying at Johnny Depp house, the house that was on in the divorce with that lady, where the doo doo on the bed was supposed to be, the loft. This is where Tom is staying at this time when we go over there. You feel me? And we go downtown, pick him up. You feel me? And we walk in, and he like, man, it's Johnny Depp house. He let me stay here. Be like, man, it's a lot of people always let you stay somewhere. Y'all take care of each other, huh? No matter if y'all on drugs or what's going on, huh? Y'all really be taking care of each other and everything. He like, yeah, man. So Tom would be on one. You feel me? Like, listen, man, you gotta meet, man. You gotta be at the studio lot, homie. The one of the producers, I think it's Jerry Buckheimer, one of them dudes, say, man, they got a little role for you to play, man. But you got to go, do the casting for the role. You got to go to Warner Brothers. We got to make sure he get the Warner Brothers today. So me and the brain go pick him up. Tom, you got to be at the thing. He ain't dressed. He still got drugs in his system from the night before. All types of stuff. Man, get it together, bro. You feel me? So we get him together and we make it to the Warner Brothers. You feel me? And we get him there. Now we sit in the casting office at Warner Brothers. Now there's a couple of celebrities coming up in here. You feel me? Trying to get different roles. Now the brain today decided to wear the shoes that he had, because the brain is real neat. You feel me? He still got stuff from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, still boxed up, still in plastic, still everything. You feel me? Just fresh, right? So today by coming to the studio a lot, he said, I'm gonna wear these shoes, these Italian loafer shoes that I bought in the 80s. You feel what I'm saying? That they was tight. You feel me? Because he still got them in the box and everything. So I'm like, okay, you finna slide on the Italian loafers and all that today. We go to the studio lot. Ain't no telling who we gonna see. Like, yeah. So we up here now. We sit in uh, the casting thing. A little small little area, right? So we sitting there waiting on Tom to come out. He didn't went in the back doing his thing. So while we there, here come Eric Roberts come through the door. Yeah, Eric Roberts, Julia Roberts' brother. He come through the door, right? And he sit down. You feel me? So he's sitting down, and we just sitting there. So of course he curious. He looking at me, and he like, Jesus, this boy got tattoos everywhere. And he looking at the brain, and he like, this dude is dressed sharp. You feel me? He like, man, y'all here for a role or casting or something? Like, nah, we just chilling. We waiting on a friend and all this sort of stuff coming to take them to do a part and all that. He like, okay. And he said, man, you know what? He said, man, them is some nice shoes you got on. Lord have mercy. Why he say that? There you go. We start talking about the shoes. I say, look, that was a big thing before we left, man. I said, can I call you Mr. Roberts, Eric? He said, yeah, go ahead. You feel me? I said, look, Eric, this was a big thing before we left, man. I was on him about the shoes, and he was like, look, man, look, I bought these shoes in the 80s, man, and I only wore them maybe 4 or 5 times, and I could still wear them. They still look brand new. You feel me? And I wear them when I feel like I need to wear them. Last time I wore them was like 5, 6 years ago to a party, and I met a little broad and everything that day because she was like, your shoes. I'm like, he said, so I'm gonna wear them today. I was like, okay, let's do it. You feel me? So he was like, for real? You like, yeah, now here you are at the casting place telling him right now that the loafers are in and they are clean. He said, man, they are clean, man. I like them. I like the colors on them. I like it. So he said, man, who y'all here? He said, who y'all here with? We said, we here with Tom Sizemore. What? You serious? Yeah, we here with him. We had to go pick him up. He was staying at one of Johnny Depp's house. So he said, "Oh, the house downtown." Yeah, he said, "Yeah, that's where he at." We picked him up from there. So we had to make sure he get here. You feel what I'm saying? Because he had called us and told us, about it a week ago or so. Like, yeah, he like for sure. He said, "Man, listen." They called him. Eric, come to the back. He said, man, listen, I got to go to the back and do this. He said, man, but don't y'all leave, man. He said, man, don't leave. I want to see him. And before he went in his back, his wife came in, and she's just as cool as he is. You feel me? She like, baby, they here with Tom. They brought Tom up here and I don't want them to leave until whoop. So like, okay, so when Tom come out, him and Eric, while we go outside, they talking, whoop. So finally, here come Eric Roberts out, and oh yeah, the last time the parties and all that, you feel me? We had a whole half a bird. So we sit in the parking lot of Warner Brothers talking to Eric Roberts and his wife for at least 2 hours. And during the time of talking to him, Eric Roberts told Tom several times that, man, you need to pay these dudes. He said, man, they really helping you do all this stuff. Yeah, we help you. We try to get him to the rehab. We try to take him everywhere he need to go. You feel what I'm saying? Tom was on the show with the doctor. It's the white doctor with the glasses. He has the celebrities on the show, and they all in rehab in that house. I forget the doctor. You feel me? But the place is in Pasadena, California. Beautiful, big. It's like a little city. That's supposed to be where a few actors went to go get cleaned up, get their acting back in track. So Dr. Drew, Is it Dr. Drew? So Tom escaped from there. They tried to give him 500,000. You feel me? He just be having a problem. You know what I'm saying? So we telling Eric, we been with him since all that. He like, man, I heard about that. He like, man, that was a good facility. Why'd you leave? He like, he just was messing up. So he was like, man, you need to hire these dudes. You need to hire these dudes. They need to be on the payroll time with you. You feel me? But that's a green light right there. If Eric Roberts is saying this, then maybe I should keep in contact with Eric Roberts to say, hey, Eric, if you got some any of friends that need our assistance, man, put me on the, hook me up with them, man, and so I can get them to, if they need that babysitter like that, man. You feel me? You don't know what's the blessings in front of you are. You feel me? They come in many forms. And that dude is still to this day really good friend of, you feel me, the boy, Dr. Crip. You feel me? He's still a really good dude. You know what I'm saying? We might have to cash in it, and say, hey, Eric, help us out, man. Check out one of these scripts, man. Yeah, but that's my friend Tom, man. You feel me? There's so many stories with dude. It's amazing. You know, the people that you meet, with him, all that, everything, you know. But that's why you never know where God placed you and what you're doing at those times. You feel me? You never know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. You just got to be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? All the time, because you never know when it's. But see, all the time ain't always a good time, because I can meet some celebrities and it ain't a good time. Your boy Chris Rock, I met him at the Scarface concert and it didn't turn out too good for him. I had to put him in a chokehold. Because he got too many extras. Chris Rock is extra out. You feel me? And I'm talking from personal experience. I ain't talking about because of this and that. I'm talking about from personal experience. I had to put the boy in a chokehold. Me and the brain, we at the Scarface concert because now we got the plug because I am part of Kobe Bryant's team. And when I come to the House of Blues, they recognize me because I had the good green, and I go to the sound check, and that was my intro. I get with them and they say, man, come in through the back door over here. You feel me? So I'm always at the House of Blues. Scarface is performing tonight. You feel me? So, we in the house. We running around. I see Chris Rock, and he with the other comedian from the with Whoop the Belt movie. You feel me? The Putty Tang. You feel me? The weird dude. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't do nothing. So it's a lot. Scarface just performed. If you ain't never seen Scarface perform, please go see that man perform. He puts on the show. It's unbelievable. So we in the back up top. You feel me? Once again, you gotta have a wristband to get in. We got all that. I'm Dr. Crip, LA Nut. We in the house. So I see Chris Rock. My boy see Chris Rock. We kind of make our way his way. You feel me? He's standing by some other people. So when we get a little closer to him, he acknowledges us. You feel me? The other comedian dude, he he acknowledged. So my boy say, look, he said, hey man, look, we work with Jim Brown. We trying to end gang violence, this and that. Woo. Can you? Is it possible that we can talk to you or whatever at a later date? Chris Rock say, all I do is tell jokes and laugh. Like, so the brain play it off. Okay, you feel me? Boom, 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 boom. Hit him again. Say, yeah, well, that's cool. My boy, you talking about me? Like, man, look, he worked with Jim. And we got big things we doing, all type of stuff. So Chris Rock hitting with the same statement. All I do is tell jokes and laugh. So now my boy is like, because the brain ain't, really aggressive. He more business. So I have to come in sometimes with the aggression. So, the brain suck it up and he like, okay. He said, man, I understand that. I know it's the club, whatever though, but can you give me a number where we can contact you at and I can tell Jim to call you and he could tell you more about what we got going on. This whole conversation, the brain ain't said nothing disrespectful. He ain't came at him foul. He ain't trying to fire on him, get fired on. He ain't trying to stunt dummy. He ain't trying to do that. You feel me? We ain't, he really talking to him. So he telling, can we leave a number or something? Won't. Now he lean in again and he say for the third time, man, all I do is tell jokes and laugh. When he do that, the brain kind of like just like, okay, conversation over with. But what I do, because I'm standing right there, and plus I'm on, I'm feeling, I'm I'm standing there. So I grab Chris Rock in the headlock. Boom. Yeah, one of them Rich Rolling in my sickness. I'm sick now. You feel me? I'm really sick. He can't get out of it. And the other one, comedian dude in the pootie chain with the belt, right? He looking up. Oh, what I do. And I told Chris Rock and I looked him in his eyes. I said, yeah, Chris. I said, don't worry about it, homie. We just letting you know that, we out here trying to stop gang violence. My name is Huston and I'm from West Side Rolling 90 neighborhood Crip. You feel me? So watch where you be at out here, man, because you never know who you will run into out here. Looking at him in his eyes. In the headlock. And he like shook like, and he can't do nothing. And I let him go. And we spin off. And when we spin off, I turned around and looked. Him and the other dude is talking. And then they was like, let's get they got they go. Yeah, man. I don't be playing no games with these celebrities, homie. I'm gonna tell you about the Spike Lee incident. Yeah, it'll come. I'm gonna tell you about it. But this is the Dr. Crip show. We ending the sickness over here, and I apologize to Chris Rock if I scared you, made your boy nervous. But you feel me? You should have answered my man question though. That wasn't right to be rude like that, homie. You feel me? Not at that time. You shouldn't have been rude like that, young Chris. I don't know about that, homie. That wasn't good. Now, when you got the young boy standing to the side looking at you, getting upset, and that's when I used to drink dark too. All this is part of the sickness. That ain't cool. So yeah, you feel me? You got to end the sickness, man. This is Dr. Crip show. We're ending the sickness out here, man. Don't forget to go pick up your book, man. You feel me? Where you from, homie? You feel me? Get it on Amazon. You feel me? Amazon will go right there. Where you from, homie? See that? The banner spinning? I pay for that banner to spin like that all the time. I pay for that. Go to whereyoufromhomie.com and order the book, homie. You feel me? Information. GAMD. Gang addiction mental disorder. You feel me? Don't worry about it. You got it. If you're 8, 18, 28, 38, 48, or 58, man, and you still out there talking about what did Cuz do? Cut it out, homie. Let's end it, man. It's time for it to end, homie. Let's end the sickness. Let's end the madness. This is Dr. Crip. We're ending the sickness. Gang banging is over with. I just killed it. Man, shut up. Just go with it, homie. Man, shut up. Just go with what we doing, homie. Don't change it. Just go with it. It's Dr. Crip. We ending the sickness, man. You feel me?